The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. These are the words of Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, who served from 161 to 180 AD. He is considered one of the most powerful men to have ever lived. However, despite his vast power and wealth, Marcus chose the path of virtue. He chose to be a good man. Throughout his life, he faced a lot of heartbreaks, suffering, and losses. But even in these challenging circumstances, he stood by his moral principle and Stoic beliefs. His personal writing, now known as Meditation, were never intended to be read or published by anyone other than Marcus himself. In fact, the title itself was given by the publisher. The writing had no title. In his meditation, Marcus reflects on various aspects of life, offering different philosophies and principles on how to live a life of virtue and tranquility. So here are the 5 principles of Marcus Aurelius. Number 1. Know what you control. As a normal human tendency, we all want things to happen as we wish, rather than accepting reality. However, Marcus believed that instead of wanting things to happen the way we wish, we should accept what the universe gives us. He repeatedly encouraged himself to embrace fate. He believed that getting upset about things out of our control is a complete waste of time and energy. As Marcus wrote, "You only have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." By saying this, he touches on the essence of Stoicism, that is, accepting what's outside of our control and focusing on what we can control, which is our own thoughts and actions. Number 2. Memento mori. Memento mori is a Latin phrase that means remember you must die. Many Stoics, including Marcus himself, used to think about death a lot. And this is also what you need to remind yourself, that one day you will die, whether you like it or not, but it's coming for you. Now for some, death can cause fear, distress, or depression, or make you question what's even the point of living. But for Stoics, it was more like a call to action. They used the fact of death and fragility of life as a source of motivation to achieve the things that they think are worth doing. In Stoic cases, that means living virtuously and with purpose. As Marcus says, do not act as if you're going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live and while it's in your power, be good. The Stoics often use the concept of memento mori to navigate through life and to create priorities and meanings. They treated each day as a gift and constantly reminded themselves not to waste any time. As Seneca says, see death as something that is happening right now. He says, you are dying every minute, you are dying every day. The time that passes belongs to death. So by using our time effectively and by knowing that our time is limited, it reminds us to pursue what truly matters in life. Number 3. Be kind. Marcus advised not to let others' action control our emotions. People will behave in unexpected way. Some will be good, while others will be mean. As Marcus wrote, when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil. The key is not to get upset by other people's behavior and to focus on controlling our own reactions. As he says, our response to adversity defines our character. So treat others with kindness, regardless of how they treat you. I quote, everyone you meet in life is fighting a battle you know nothing about, so be kind always. Number 4. Self-denial. In today's world, we often believe that the more we have in life, the more happy we will be. However, Marcus' opinion was completely different. He believed that true happiness lies in the pursuit of virtue, not in fleeting pleasures. He promoted self-denial as a way to cultivate inner peace and true fulfillment. Self-denial or voluntary discomfort is a principle that is deeply ingrained in Stoicism. It involves consciously choosing to abstain from certain pleasures. It's not about punishing oneself, but about testing our ability to remain indifferent to external circumstances. By practicing self-denial, we train ourselves to be less dependent on materialistic or external source of happiness. This practice helps us understand that we have the power to control our desires, and we can choose not to be controlled by them. Number 5. Self-reflection. One of the reasons we remember Marcus Aurelius is because of his book Meditation, which was a personal journal and a self-reflection on his thoughts, philosophies, and his overall life. By writing his journal every day, he used to reflect on his actions and decisions, reminding himself of his principle to walk the path of virtue and righteousness and to become a better human. Just like Marcus Aurelius, we also need to practice self-reflection every day. This involves looking at our actions, decisions, and thoughts deeply, understanding where we have succeeded and where we have failed. Because sometimes all we need is to take a step back to truly understand what's important in life and what's not, where we are putting most of our energy, and whether that thing is really worth it. So by following all these principles of Marcus Aurelius, we can strive to be a better human and live more fulfilling life. Thanks for watching.